Killzone. I recommend all of them. Killzone is more likely similar to Mass Effect, which the setting, I think it takes place 200 years after the events of Mass Effect. I don't know if it's connected. Yeah, about less than around 200 years after the events of Mass Effect, according to Wikipedia. I don't think there were any reference of Killzone in the Mass Effect games, which I'm certain there isn't. And this game started 20 years ago. Similar to Onimusha, the franchise started 20 years, 20th anniversary, which it will be 20th anniversary by November at least. I think I first played the game. The first game was really good. I didn't really use much of the map. The only way I know is the enemy, which is one way you know. Why don't we check the characters? Now, it started on 2004, 20 years ago, on November 2nd, and it ended on November 10, 2013. That's the last one. Killzone Shadow Fall. That was what, 11 years ago. This is the one. It takes place 30 years after the events of the third game. And yes, if you see the characters, this is the character right here. Alright, let's see that again. This is the female characters. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure. I couldn't find the face model. I don't know about that one. But let's see Killzone characters. Okay, this is the same one with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If you don't know, this one is modeled after David Harewood, if I have to make a guess, who played Martian Manhunter in Supergirl. Here's another close-up. Well, I think he looks like David Harewood. Yeah, he looks like it. Or Sinclair. Why don't we check? Oh, well, I don't know. This and this. Well, for that character, despite being a NPC then transformed into a villain compared to its Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, but that is close enough. Because remember, this is sci-fi. It's in the distant future, okay? Future, the technology, regardless of what it is, it has to happen, or perhaps was meant to be that, because remember, we don't know what we look like in the distant future. It can be look pretty, it can be look ugly, who knows? Imagination run wild on the future. The weapons, most likely, it didn't exactly similar to any first-person shooter, the Call of Duty, but they can sprint, which something that most PS2 games, they don't exactly allows you to sprint, sadly, which that's the first game. This is the first game that did it. I think this is the game that influenced other PS3 games or any future title that want to use sprinting, because while moving slowly, slow pace, yes, you can jump to increase speed, but overall you need to increase speed, you have to sprint. I think this game is the one that influenced sprinting in video games like Call of Duty, Medal of Honor. You guys get the picture. Leave a like and subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions or any video games you want me to cover, put it in the comments.